Alright everyone, so one thing I want to change about the bat is at the moment when a new bat appears, it just appears in a random position on the screen. And that was great for the ghost because I know ghosts don't exist, but if they did exist, then they would just appear at random places on the screen, wouldn't they? They just kind of appear at random position and just go boo. But I don't want the bat to just kind of appear in a random position and say boo, because that's not what bats do. Bats are physical objects, and they have to come from somewhere. So I want the bat to seem as if it's coming from off the screen, as if it's coming from a different place, rather than just appearing in the middle of it. So the key observation here is, why does it currently appear in a random place on a screen? Well, it's because while it's gone, while it's invisible, it glides to a random position, and then it reappears. And what we need to do is, instead of just having it glide to a random position, we want it to move to the edge. So if I just take this out, and I just use the thing we defined earlier, the move to edge instead, and stick it in there, then that ought to do it. So I got rid of it, and it appears at the edge. Appears at the edge. Now that I'm looking at this, look what happens. It seems to be continually appearing in the same place, and a lot of the time it reappears instantly. Now, why is that? Well, it's because when it disappears at the moment, all that this tells it to do is to kind of reappear immediately. And it says move to edge, but often it's already at the edge, so it just stays where it is and reappears. And so what we really need to do is if we want to introduce some kind of randomness in where it appears, we need to reintroduce this. This should solve both our problems. So firstly, it's going to introduce a little bit of time. So it's going to take 4 to 8 seconds to find some random place on the screen. Now, you can't see this. It'll be invisible. This is in between bats. But it's going to spend a little bit of time finding a random place on the screen. And then from that random place, it's going to find the edge. And then it's going to appear. Right? So this should do two things for us. It should introduce a gap in time between 4 to 8 seconds between bats. And then it should ensure that when the bat reappears, it reappears usually in a different place. So let's kind of try that out. It's a bit too high. So where's it going to appear? So there's the time gap, which is good. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I think that works, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for listening, and if you find this video useful, please hit like and subscribe.